Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Imperfect Peace. I hope you're ready because this is part two of an episode. So get your
Yes.
things and come on in.
Yes, y'all, come in. Let's do this.
Before we get started, you got to have your tea lights so we can invite the ancestors so they can, do their thing and give us some downloads because this right here is going to be one of
It's
them
gonna
kind of
be
thing.
yes.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
It's so grab your tea lights, bring them ancestors
That's
in. Next, y'all know what it is. Grab your shots.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
do happy hour.
Happy hour.
We got so many happies.
Yes.
So I guess I'll go first.
Okay.
Of course, my happy hour is that my event was last Sunday. We did talk about it in one of our last episodes. So it was successful, even though, some people got scared off by the rain. But
Yes.
me and sis already had the conversation about the rain because I had
Yes. She has
time,
a
and it
special
rained
relationship. She has a special relationship with the rain and her event, and it never destroys or interrupts or disturbs the event at all. It just purifies it. Like it's purification. It's so
Yeah.
magical. It's amazing.
The last two times it was set to rain during, but the rain stopped before. It wasn't even like a whole storm. It was a little rain here and there. So I did my thing, of course, even with 4 people that came, whatever, we still did it and it was beautiful. And I'm pretty sure the rain started to come again, but it stopped. And it was just another beautiful experience. So that is my happy hour. My event was successful. Ready for September for number 4.
Yes, and I'm ready for September for number 4 because it's my birthday month, and I'm trying to be there, girl. I had 30 some odd miles still empty and like 30 cents in my account. So we was not gonna make it. We was not gonna make it. Okay. Now your girl, she manifested and she made her money. She made money, but it wasn't enough to get me down the back. So definitely missed this one. But the next one I am not trying to miss. Like when I tell you I'm not trying to miss the next one, I really am not trying to miss the next one. So I'm definitely going to get with you to see about that next one. So yes, I'm excited.
Fall.
Yeah.
Fall equinox. I'm talking about.
That's my birthday. Fall equinox is on my birthday.
That is when I time it around. So
okay. So it might be on my birthday. Oh girl, that's exciting. That would be so dope. Oh my gosh, that'd be so dope. Okay, well, my happy hour is my baby is home. My son is home from college.
aww.
He just wrapped up his first year of college, his freshman year. And when I tell you through all of the adversity, like I know I didn't post any like stuff about his college and stuff on our podcast page or whatever, but that boy has seen 2 school shootings during his freshman year. He's seen someone deceased during homecoming because of the shootings and stuff, and he was just like, so my baby's home. He won't be going back down to South Carolina next semester. He will be a little closer to home, so he did transfer. But I am so excited to have my son home. Like I love my empty nesting phase and my moments and stuff, but it's so much fun having him here. So I think that's going to be my happy hour, is have my baby home.
Oh, yes, that's so sweet. And so you decided on the school, he decided on the school.
Yep, he has decided on the school. He'll be in Virginia, so very, very much closer to home.
And that other school, yes, y'all did y'all research on.
But See, the other school, and I don't want to say this out loud, but I'm going to. The other school, I really didn't, I really wasn't really feeling him going to that school or whatever. Yeah. And I wasn't feeling the fact that he would have to change his major if he went over there. And so they were like, because this wasn't your initial major, you don't have enough transferring credits to come over for this major specifically. Mm-hmm. So he was like, all right, well, it is the other schools, I got into some other schools, so we're going to go with this one. So yeah, so my baby will be closer to home. So hopefully we can finesse some in-state tuition, you know what I'm saying? A little situation there, the neighboring state, you know what I mean? So we shall see, but I'm really excited for him. He did extremely well. Dean's List and everything this year. And that's like a total like 180 from high school, because high school, I was crying, I was scared. I didn't think the boy was going to graduate. So for him to have completely transitioned and did like the total opposite this year, oh my gosh, he shocked the shit out of me. So I'm very happy. So this happy hour is actually for him, for me.
Yay.
Yes.
So wonderful.
All right, sis. Cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh, child. Oh, the faces. We do it every week. Every week.
That one was a little rough.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for that
for some reason. Oof.
Girlfriend Part 2 that we didn't even know we was going to have.
Yes.
What is going on, Black people? Now
it's a hot mess. I really just wish we could get it together.
Y'all, I know we talked our shit last week, and we meant what the fuck we said, okay? We meant what we said, because there was factual information that we spit out here, like, y'all, get it together. But the shit that we have seen this week is, when I say atrocious, okay? Tell me you don't like the woman without telling me you don't like the woman. And honestly, at this point, I'm not even just talking about Meg. Like,
y'all don't like women at all.
At all. Y'all don't like us at all. And even when I say us, I still mean women, like, of all races and ethnicities, because at this point, y'all don't like us at all.
Every type of female is getting it.
Right. Like, what is
even down to the baddies. Like,
what did we do to you all?
I don't understand.
I don't get it.
I think what it is that most women are stepping into our divine feminine, and we let these motherfuckers know, like, we're not doing it. We're not doing this. Even if I was, I'm not right anymore. Like,
exactly.
We're done. A lot of women are happily single. Didn't we speak on the male loneliness epidemic?
Yeah.
So yeah, like, we're over it. We doing what these niggas been doing to us for the longest, and they don't know how to take it.
They don't. But what also is crazy is the fact that, and we stated this last week, that we are out-educated or out-educating them, and we are out-earning them. And they are having a fit about that. Like, I saw today a clip of Pop the Balloon show. I don't watch that show, but it came up on one of my timelines on one of my social media platforms, and it was crazy because they actually was in the DMV when they were doing it. And the guy, so the woman was like, she's a homeowner, she just bought a house, X, Y, and Z, and he was like, so you just bought a house in Maryland, how would you feel about relocating? And she was like, I'm actually open to relocating, if that's what it takes for, love, for a relationship. I'm open to relocating. I'll just rent the house out. Girl, do you know he told her, he was like, I'm gonna pop the balloon because you just bought a house in Maryland, and I live in Texas, so I don't think you would be willing to relocate. The host was like, she just told you she would be willing to relocate. What he didn't say was, I don't feel comfortable that you have your own and you're not dependent upon me.
Right. And the fact that you can just get up and, you know, go, even though you just bought this house, means you're not worried about the money that you just spent on that house.
Nope. Because at this point, it's an investment. I mean, all she had to do was rent it out and she would be making money from that. You know what I'm saying? She would only she would be actually saving money because Texas is, the cost of living is cheaper. And then she would only have to be really fiscally responsible for her mortgage. You know what I'm saying? For covering that if her renters are not paying that on time. She's not responsible for utilities. She's not responsible for water. She's not responsible for any of that. So she would be lightening her load. She wouldn't be responsible for electric over there. She wouldn't be responsible for water over there. I mean, property taxes is coming out of her homeowner's insurance and everything. So, you know what I'm saying? All of that's covered, you know? So homegirl, she was ready. She was like, I just said that I am willing to. And it was like, dude, it's your fucking ego, man. It's your ego. Your ego just couldn't deal with the fact that she is self-made.
Right. These men are very sensitive.
Yes.
And don't know how to be okay with, for one, somebody being better than them, but a woman being better than them. Oh, because for centuries they've made women seem like we're the bottom of the barrel when we know.
Yeah.
When you know, you know.
We're not.
I mean, the XX is a thing.
Yeah.
The Y is a broken X.
You better say that.
I'm just saying. I mean, it makes sense. If you look, so I saw a little video. I can't remember where, you know, these social medias, but anyway, it was Germany. Uh-huh. They had some kids. They had a set of about 8 boys and a set of about 8 girls, and they just had them jogging in place. When I say the little boys, they was not coordinated. Like they was just doing and shit, and you know, they just looked discombobulated. But all the girls, they were jogging in place in formation. They had it going. They
was steady.
Yeah, same age group.
So does that mean boys are a little slower than girls?
Well, you know, I study early childhood, so
yes.
Early childhood development. I took a lot of.
Well, yeah, they do develop a little slower than us. So.
Boys do develop slower than girls. It is a scientific fact. If you have been around little kids, it's obvious.
Yes.
Girls start speaking earlier. They potty train quicker,
and you can tell in their line of questioning too, especially when they're in their formative years, the years 0 to 7. And when you really listen to their questioning and their how they explain stuff and the difference between boys and girls and their logic, you can definitely tell there.
Yes. When I talk to my daughter, I be like, girl, what is this? Because why is your vocabulary so extensive? Like, I don't remember my son being like that. He's the oldest. So, but he also is on the spectrum. So that obviously has a little bit to do with it too.
He's a genius.
But also another scientific fact, males are more likely to have autism or other developmental delays.
Yes. But I do have a question, because I'm not sure if you know this or not, or if you know the answer to this or not, but is there a determining factor? I don't know if they were testing this or not, if one or the other carries the autism gene. If the men carry the autism gene?
I don't really think there's an autism gene. From the things that I've seen, it's many factors, and people have their hypotheses and things like that. But for me, with my son, I believe that it happened because I was 20 when I had him, and I was small. Like, I was 108 pounds when I got pregnant with him. Like, I can tell I am very petite.
Yes.
So when I had him, he wasn't even all the way in position properly. His head was like this instead of like this.
Ah,
So he got stuck a little bit. Like the doctor literally put her hand in me and pulled
wow.
him out. So,
Ooh, I know that hurt.
yeah, so it did. I was screaming and I felt bad for whoever was in the next room because I did
Girl.
not make their time a pleasant one, especially if they were a first time mother.
Yes. I can only imagine. It was like,
I was screaming. So, yes, so she had to do that to put his head in position because he wasn't turning, and it was no time for a C-section. Like, I didn't want no C-section in the first place. But anyway, obviously he lost oxygen at some point, being stuck, and I didn't even get to hold him immediately after. Like, he had to go under this oxygen box for like 4 hours.
Okay.
So, when you lose oxygen to the brain for any amount of time, that kind of has an effect on it. So I believe that that's what happened with him. But, the signs of autism, I wasn't seeing them until like he was like 7, 8, 9, because girl, I just thought I had a bad little boy.
Yeah.
He was, he had
understand
certain behaviors and things, but when you're not witnessing what's happening in the classroom and stuff like that, because that's where most of the challenges were coming from for him. It was hard for me to see, and I'm just like, my kid, he bad.
yeah. I get it. I totally understand. So yeah, okay, I get that. And my spirit squad, especially my ancestors, are petty as a motherfucker. Because when you said that he didn't have oxygen to his brain for a little while, my ancestors was like, that sounds like a lot of these motherfucking men that be talking out here, making clips and stuff. Like, they just don't have the mental capacity to be talking about some of the things that they be talking about. And it's crazy, especially when you have it's bad when you have the African American men, Black men talking about what the shit that they saying, but to have people outside of America speaking on our issues, and they don't know the intricacies of our issues, they don't know our struggles, they know a lot of stuff. They think, and I was listening to somebody's live today, and there was a man from Africa, and he was saying how men are leaders of the household. And so the guy was like, well, what makes the man a leader of the household? And he was like, because they bring the money, they make the money. And so he was like, they don't do anything. All they're doing is paying for shit. They were like, the woman is there giving the guidance. She's there rearing the children. She's there raising the children. So what the hell do you mean she's not leading the household? Right. You're not leading just by paying for shit. You're not leading that way. And he was, after he broke it down to him like that, he was like, okay, well, what'd he say? Well, there's fathers that aren't in the household. Bitch, nigga, you don't know that. You don't know nothing about nothing. Then he says, the Black community is full of NBA and NFL players. My nigga, do you know that is only like 1% of the Black community? That is not. That is not the Black community as a whole. Like, they are so ignorant to the shit that we are, you know what I'm saying? Our own issues within our communities. And so for them to be talking and like, I'm like, shut the fuck up. It's so bad that you got to deal with the niggas in the country domestically and the motherfuckers outside of the country thinking they talking on shit that they know and they don't know nothing about nothing. So it's like, yo, what do we have as women? Like, who do we have to like really come to our aid?
Too. And Sukiana, like, they really think that all Black women are like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they truly do. And but you
want to be, but everybody is not that.
But a lot of white people like think that we're that too. Mm-hmm. They put us in that because they don't want to see us in anything other than they don't want to acknowledge that we are educated and that we are bosses, and you know what I'm saying? They don't want to acknowledge our accomplishments. So there's nothing like being a Black woman, because the Black woman is the most hated of the entire group of everybody.
Nobody wants to see us doing well. Like, why?
That's a good question.
Because then I don't understand. Like, so with the whole Meg and Clay thing, like all these men out here like acting like her dating or whatever she's doing is a negative when y'all do this too. Like, why are y'all down in this female for getting cheated? Y'all picking on her for getting cheated on. But if she was the cheat,
then she would be a hoe.
And then y'all would be picking on Clay, calling him a simp.
That part. But what they're doing though is they're calling the guys that actually treat women right and that are actually, they say, pandering for women these days. They're calling them simps. Mm-hmm. Like the Russell Wilsons. I would give me a Russell Wilson any day.
Please
give me a Russell. Sierra, can I get the prayer? Like, honey,
that part.
Can I get the sex? What's the ritual? Let's go. Like,
why is the acting, or not even acting, why is being in love or showing somebody attraction and affection and reciprocating the energy that you want, why is that deemed as being less of a man?
But why is showing up in your pure masculine energy in the way that you should show up in your divine masculine energy shown or being known as simping? Why is that? Why? That's crazy. But I want to switch over something really, really quick.
Okay.
So, sis, what I wanted to switch gears is to tell us men don't like us without telling us men don't like us. Did you see that meme?
Yes.
And I know you know what I was talking about. That meme where they got Megan on the bed, basically tooted and booted. Okay, and then they have everybody that she dated lined up behind her. That was fucked up that they had Tory Lanez down there like that. But they had everybody that she dated lined up, like ready to hit that shit. I don't like that. Like, what was the point? What was the reason? In my Cardi voice, like.
Exactly. I love that meme. I love that.
Like, what was that?
It was to make her look like what they are. I mean, come on now. First of all, who said she slept with all them men?
That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all talking about her body count. You don't even know what her body count is. Like, I don't see her giving it all to like all of them.
And then like, she is a public figure, and we know that they put these people together for publicity. Hell, at this point, I think her and Clay was a damn publicity relationship.
I was going to say that. I was going to say that had he made it to, I don't even know if they're in the NBA playoffs or whatever, but I really feel like had he made it to the playoffs, if they're in the playoffs, then it wouldn't have been this. You know what I mean? I think they would have coasted the relationship, and if they had won the championship, then it would have been you know how they had the Cardi and what is it? Trayvon, what is it? Diggs, whoever Diggs. Yeah, Stephon Diggs. You know how they had kind of hyped the whole situation, and then at the championship game, she was like, "Nah, fuck that nigga." Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I really feel like that was supposed to be Megan and Clay, but it was supposed to go the whole way throughout the NBA playoffs, the finals, and she was like, "I'm not willing to deal with the disrespect. I'm not willing to be out here looking stupid." And you doing stuff. And if you know, and this girl knows, then who's to say this girl is not going to leak stuff to have me looking dumb and X, Y, and Z. Right. So Megan was like, no, I have my moral compass, and my moral compass says I'm not doing the cheating and the lying and the deceiving and the manipulation. I'm not doing it. So.
And the fact that he had her around his parents.
I know.
Playing house. Didn't they get a house? Like,
yeah, and a boat, girl.
And a boat. He named the boat after her.
Oh, this
Like,
nigga is in there. They are in the finals. I mean, not the finals. They are in the playoffs.
Publicity. That's why I'm like, if it is fake, you know, that's the type of shit they do. They get you talking. Because think about it, they ain't been together that long. So it's like, y'all get a house together. You naming your boat after her, like.
I know.
Y'all ain't even been together like that.
Then he gonna go live on that SS Stallion. Like we wasn't paying attention. Clay, we know that the boat is named SS Stallion. You need to change the name of the motherfucking boat.
Right. He's sitting there, they showing all these videos of him acting like he ain't got no cares about the breakup.
I know, like boy, you know you care about them talking about you looking like the PBS logo, like stuff like it.
And that's where all the double standard in that too. Like they showing him, oh, now he's not worried about the breakup, but they showing Megan at her Moulin Rouge show looking sad.
Oh, she was like, so sad. I felt so bad for her. And then she ended her Broadway tour early. She ended it 2 weeks early.
I didn't know that.
Her last show was yesterday.
See, I think she's sad, not about the breakup per se, but the shit that these people talking like you making it like she the one who got hurt if it's real, because my intuition telling me otherwise. Yeah. But she's the one that's hurt, but she's the one that's getting bashed.
That's what I want, and that's the hardest part for me. I don't understand is why is the victim being bashed? Why is the victim being blamed for all of this shit? Like, why are we victim blaming here when clearly he was the one who did wrong? Like, I don't understand that. I don't get it.
These men, first of all, it's these men that dislike a confident woman that know what the fuck she want and will kick a nigga and pick a nigga to her liking. Yeah. You know, she's not waiting around. She done supposedly dealt with all these men in the industry, but she's still moving in the way that she wants to. And these men can't take that. They're like, oh yeah. That's what you get. Nan and the boo boo. It was your turn now because you've been out here playing as men and now you done got played. That's basically how they looking at it.
Girl, it's sick. It is so sickening. Like I don't understand it. And then they were like, all the girls with wet ass pussies get cheated on.
Right.
I was like oh. Then it was like, did you see that list that they came out with all the girls that get cheated on? They said me, your mama, your sister, your grandma, your aunties, Cardi, Beyonce, every woman gets cheated on. Unfortunately,
because y'all men, the majority of y'all don't give about. It's only self. I mean, think about all the wars and the turmoil in the world, let alone what the hell is going on now. It is male ego led.
Yes.
Because y'all got to think with your PPs, because you ain't and then if it's
they're not even doing that.
You really in trouble.
They're not even doing that
out here. If it's little and you short, we done for it. Like what was it? Napoleon?
Yeah,
he a little man.
Yeah,
probably had a little man.
He was little and very in all aspects of the way. Yeah,
look at all the damage that he did to the world.
Yeah,
I mean, think about it. Like, these men are unruly, and no, I'm not a man hating. Man.
That's the thing too. We don't hate men, but what we do hate and what we're not going to tolerate is the continuation of the bashing, the acting like all of us are birds of a feather and we all flock together. That's not how we operate. That's not the truth. That's not factual.
Right. And
we're not all the whole time either. Like
feeling like y'all can't be judged for certain behavior, but we can, even when it ain't even to the extent that some of these men be going.
I think honestly now the fact that we have options kills them. I do. I think it kills them. I think it kills their ego. And then it also speaks to who really shows up as the true masculine that they claim to be and who doesn't, because the ones that, you know, are intimidated by options are not within their true masculinity. Men like to compete. They like to chase. They like, you know what I'm saying? So for a man to
they
want,
like it, but they don't like to admit it.
well, that's now. And that's the men that's men who have ego issues. Now, a man who is secure with him and within himself and secure within his masculinity, he's going to tell you, yeah, I'm going to chase. He's going to tell you that I don't mind competing. Actually, I like competing because I want her to know what she's getting in lieu of the other. I want her to see what's better out here for her than what she's experiencing right now. So they like one-upping another nigga. And that's why the ones who cannot compete because they know they don't compare to certain people, they bash and they bow out and they ghost and it's an ego trip. They cannot handle that. So, girl, especially in this dating climate, like they just
yeah. And you know, it's bad when you have other black men actually starting to come out and tell these men, y'all ain't right. Like I watched the TikTok today on a man. He literally said, he was like, I hate men too.
That's what I was going to say. A lot of
doing
men
stuff that don't even need to be done.
A lot of men these days are now, they're like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Do y'all hear yourselves? Y'all sound gay. Like, what is really going on? Like, where is the protection for your woman? Like, where's the protection for women? Like, you bashing these women and you sound gay. Like, why do you want to be around a bunch of dicks all the time? Why do you want to be around a bunch of niggas all the time? They're asking the real questions, the right questions. So, girl, I'm here for it. I'm here for them calling this shit out, finally.
Absolutely. Yes.
Gosh, like, damn, did you...
You said something about the protection. Oh my gosh. So this, and it's not even black men. This was a white man and a white girl. They were young, but they weren't that young. And it was a surveillance video of the woman, like somebody tried to come by and snatch her purse. Like she was tussling with the guy, and her boyfriend, first of all, scooted off to the side and watched her. Watched her tussle with this guy like, and didn't do nothing. I was like, ain't no way. I hope she broke up with his ass.
There would be no relationship after that.
No.
There would literally be no relationship. Have you seen the videos where there's guys that go up in Walmart and there's ladies with their husbands and stuff, and like the ladies will be like getting heavy shit like water packs of water and like heavy stuff, like trying to reach stuff that they can't reach and stuff, and the man can reach it, and the men are just sitting back letting them do it. And so and it's usually black men will come up to the woman, start flirting with her and take the load off of her, and then the man will want to step in and be like, well, I could have done that. And he said, okay, you could have, but why didn't you?
I wish I
They know they could do stuff. They just want to see a struggle.
Why would you? Ain't no way. Because
and they get mad when another nigga want to do it for us.
Right. Why? What kind of? If you're not gonna do it, get out of here. Yeah,
that part.
It's a lot, and I don't want to make it. And it's not even a race thing, but a lot of people think that it'll be better on the other side.
Yeah.
But they be doing the same thing, because a lot of them videos like that, it be them.
Yep.
The ones I seen, it was them. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
You know, every culture has them guys.
Yes.
So don't ever get it twisted and think that choosing a different race is gonna, like, yes, our men, they probably do got a lot more issues, but that's generational trauma.
Yeah.
And if they could work through that, you can birth a black king. Okay, I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you got one that's willing to work with you and all that and do the necessary, you can work through that trauma. But yeah, you definitely got to make sure that they don't have that ego, because the
Yeah,
men's
because
ego.
the ego stops them from wanting to even work on the shit. The ego
Yes.
stops them from wanting to even address the trauma. The ego stops them
Mm-hmm.
from wanting to even address the healing. Most men will be like, "Oh, I went through counseling, but you did surface shit." Like it, and that's what pisses me off too. They'll say they went through counseling, and they'll only go to counseling for a few months just to say they
Mm-hmm.
went, and just to say that
Yeah.
they did something, but they didn't really do the extensive work. You know what I'm saying? So that's the
Right.
shit that really, and for counselors not to hold their feet to fire and to really get to like the nitty gritty, to get to the root of certain issues and stuff. And certain
Mm-hmm.
counselors are not going to want to get to certain root of certain issues because they, I'm not going to say they become obsolete once people start healing certain traumas, but that's what they start to, that's their viewpoint. I become obsolete, so I need to make sure that there's something for them to still continue to come back. When I counsel, no, we get into the root of the shit. We dealing with the childhood traumas because we don't have time for the blockages, because you're trying to get to one place
Right.
and you're not realizing that you can't get to that place because you still have not worked on these blockages from your childhood trauma. No, we dismantling all of that shit. We don't have time for that. We're dismantling all of that shit. We don't have time for the inflation of the ego. It's not gonna work here. It just doesn't.
Right.
So my clients will tell you she is not playing. She do not play games, and that's why we love her, because she don't play games. She does not let you run away from, the hard shit. She'll walk you through the hard shit, and sometimes she'll hold your hand, but sometimes she'll be like, "Nah, I can't hold your hand through this. You got to go through this yourself." And so, and it's not that I don't help them along the way, but I can't hold their hand all like the whole time. Sometimes you have to let it all out. You know what I'm saying? I can't coach you on everything,
Yeah.
but I can guide you to where you need to be. So,
Right, because you have to be the one who want to do the work. It's not
exactly
somebody else's responsibility. It's definitely not going to work like that. But
Yep.
yeah,
But
so,
I don't. So my question now, sis, is where do we go from here? Like, is there a resolution? Is there a resolve? Do we come to an understanding as a community? Is there a resolve? Is there a resolution? Or is this one of those things where us as Black women are going to start to have to navigate to the men who are actually looking for us, who are actually open to us and what we have to offer, and not, having preconceived notions and X, Y, and Z, and saying that we're not worthy of love?
right. I mean, if I see it as, if you have exhausted all your resources with Black men, even though you really want to be with a Black man, for whatever reasons, you might have to venture out.
Go where you love, sis. Go where you love, sis.
Yeah.
At this point, because where else are you gonna go besides? And if you don't go where you loved, you're looking to be abused in some type of way. Mm-hmm. You're looking to be dishonored in some type of way. You're looking to be mistreated in some type of way, and you're not looking to be a priority for real. So go where you're loved. Go where you feel safe. That part, the safety in it. Yeah, because we at this point, I can't speak for everybody, but at this point, I'm not sure of my own safety within the Black community where men are concerned.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the men, Black women, are taken out of here mostly by Black men.
Yeah,
and it be over some
dumb stuff, for real. Like, you
didn't
cook, or you didn't give me my fork,
and you asked me to help you clean. That was the most recent one I seen, like 2 weeks ago.
You asked me to watch my
child. You asked the man to help you clean up.
Yep.
And he murked you.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
It is, and it is, and it's sad because it's like you never know what's gonna set somebody off.
Right, like, but obviously there's red flags. So women, once again.
But now, okay, you're right. But okay, so I tend to wonder if there are red flags before the initial touch? Like, are there red flags before he hits you the first time? Because a lot of women say there's not, there are no red flags.
Yeah. They say, oh, he didn't start being abusive till after we got married. Like, I didn't know who this person was.
Right. So then in that instance, I think the best advice to give there is don't let it happen a second time.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I think there's red flags before murder. Not before abuse, but before I take you out. Oh yeah, I've definitely been showing some signs because all I did was ask you to help me clean up. What?
Sis, you know what is funny? Not funny. It's not funny. It's funny in the context of what we're talking about. It's not funny in the context of what we're talking about. It's funny because I'm bringing it up because anyway, I just didn't want it to come off wrong as, you know what I'm saying, right. When I say it's funny.
Right.
So there was a study done where there were interviews done by murderers, men who murdered their significant other. And they asked them, how did you murder your wife? And most of them did not do it physically. Like, didn't do it as in like they physically did it. Like, they physically put their hands on. Some of them, what they would do was they would have financial abuse and all other types of abuse first, and then they would poison them. Some of them would starve their wives behind closed doors, and that's how she passed. It was so many different ways other than physical that I was not even privy to, that I could not have imagined. And they were plotting and planning that shit out the entire time. Yeah. That's what's so scary. These women are loving them.
Yeah.
And they're just plotting. They're like, I'm gonna take you out. Like, bitch, I'm gonna take you out.
I don't think poison them. That's what I've seen in my true crime stuff.
They
like
do. That antifreeze is something.
Yes, I think that's what the guy used in the last one. The most recent one I seen, he was making her smoothies, like
making them cocktails and shit.
Making her smoothies every morning before she went on her workout, and she just thought she had the best husband, and he was poisoning her the whole time because he was having an affair, and I'm pretty sure he jacked up the money because that's usually the reason. Usually what somebody's money, somebody done laundered or fraud or I can't tell them.
Girl, that's the crazy part. Like, why don't y'all just like the I don't understand the killing, but outside, like before leaving.
Right, like that was your idea to murder. Like,
and then it's like, what was the reason? Like, for real. Like,
every time, I swear, I be replaying. I say that in my head when I be watching true crime because why?
If it's money, like, come on now, like.
And so you didn't have to have a divorce. You decided murder,
straight murder. Insurance policies, like,
what?
Craziness.
It's wild.
Craziness.
It's like, that's why I love it, because I'm a mind person. So I'm like, I want to know, like, what's behind your thought process. Ain't no way that you were thinking logically.
Right.
Yeah, this is the way. That's it.
That's crazy work. Crazy work. But I just don't get it. And so we're not trying to add to the gender war with this part 2, but we had to acknowledge that the craziness there's an uptick of the craziness. There's an uptick of the disparagement of women. There's an uptick of the praise for immoral behavior. Yes. And it's quite sickening, to be honest with you. And it makes you wonder where the community is going. Where are we going? As we already told y'all, we don't need y'all. We want you, but we don't need that. You're not a necessity as you were before. And what makes it so bad is you're not even a necessity to have babies anymore. Yeah. We can do everything by ourselves. So you're definitely a want. And I think that's what's the killer for men and their egos. Is there's not a real necessity anymore. It's she needs
to. That's encoded in them because what? not even 100 years ago, women needed men.
Yep.
We're just now in the last, what, maybe 30 years or so, where we don't really need y'all, because we have to do what we need to do, because y'all are not, really reliable a lot of the time.
Mm-mm.
And I hate seeing those stories where these women are like, I just got divorced and I have nothing. Like, what do you mean you have nothing?
But in those cases, this is gonna make me cry. In those cases, I really feel like they're missing the point. I really feel like they don't know how rich and how wealthy they came out, even though it seems and appears materialistically like they have nothing.
Right.
You have no idea what it's like to be in a relationship that is so disparaging, that is so scary, that you don't even know what's going to happen the next day. If this person is going to hit me, if this person is going to do X, Y, and Z, does this person really love me? Like, does this person even care about me? To get out of that, that's the wealth.
Yeah. And see, those stories I've seen, it's been like just a little TikTok here and there. So I don't really know the background story. I don't know if they've been like, in a situation where.
Oh, trust me. I understand. But that's what I'm saying. Like, regardless of what the backstory is, what
clearly you're winning.
Yeah, what they need to realize.
That would leave you like that, first of all.
Yep. Yeah.
So, yeah, but definitely a lot of women have learned in Gen Z and Gen A, these girls.
We're not even gonna get into that war. Did you see the bullshit?
I haven't seen. I be having my little cutoffs for social media, but I like they are like F these niggas and all this, but you can do it in a certain kind of way.
We're gonna have to do an episode where I'm gonna have to send you some stuff where Gen Alpha is getting out of hand. They blame us millennials for so fucking much. And they have no idea what they're talking about. They blame us. They're talking about we're hoarding the generational wealth and X, Y, girl. Exactly.
We still when I
tell you the ignorance that is coming from this generational war, it's crazy. You got the generational war. You have the gender war. You have the diasporic war.
The
racial war. You got war. Like, why are we battling so much? Like, why cannot?
This energy is so chaotic.
It is.
It's so chaotic.
But this is reversing spell work that was done 400 years ago.
Yes,
too.
That's what's happening. Because
there's a lot of indoctrination that is being torn down.
And I've been seeing so many. I went down a rabbit hole today.
Ooh, girl, maybe that's what the next episode should be about.
Yes, because I can go find that video. And,
please.
I'm going to send it to you because it definitely is giving. We're coming out like we were used. Our energy was used and siphoned for the life that they created for themselves. And now that bitch is crumbling down because we're no. We're honoring ourselves, our ancestors, our bloodline, and
we are honoring
thing that you gave us.
Yep. We're going back to the roots. We're going back to our roots.
Absolutely.
So, girl, this episode, girl, who knew we was going to do a poll? This was even going to be a continuation of a conversation this long? Like, I didn't think that this whole, shoe on the other foot was going to extend to the Megan and Clay of it all. And, what happened after the Megan and Clay situation came out. And it's really interesting. I think this is not the end of the conversation. I really feel like we're going to end up having another conversation. But what I really would want.
I want to get into about that too, because this side chick culture is out of control.
But what I really would like to set up one of these days whenever we can find somebody who we really feel comfortable to engage in talking about the topic or whatever. I want us to have a panel with men on it, and I want us to kind of mully through what our issues are. You know what I'm saying? And really talk some things out, talk some things through. I think that will be a really, really dope episode. So we're gonna have to do some research and find some men that we can actually like have an actual intellectual conversation.
I don't know too many beings.
Me either. And that's why I'm like, I really would have to do some research especially on social media, for the men who are actually calling out these other men to see if they would be open to, you know.
Oh, I do know somebody. Okay, yes.
Yeah. So Wheels is already turning, girl. Yeah. So we done threw out a couple of ideas for new next episodes and stuff. So y'all better stay tuned, because y'all know we be packing some heat. All right. So we're going to go ahead and end this episode here. Y'all, I really hope this is a discussion that we are not going to have to continue too much. And we are going to have solution-based, you know, answers the next time we have this conversation, because this is getting out of hand. This is really getting ridiculous, and it's honestly getting scary. So all right, so is anything else you want to say before we hop off, sis?
No. I'm just excited for the next episode, because we just said about 4 other new topics. I know. So yes, let's just go ahead and get it popping. Y'all make sure y'all leave your comments and like and share, so we can get up in the algorithm and, you know, reach more people.
And definitely let us know. Yeah, and let us know what you guys want to see, especially with the ideas that we just threw out there. Let us know what y'all want to see first, what y'all want to like, what y'all really intrigued on, all of that good stuff. Drop some topic ideas for us, whatever. Y'all know we are open to it. So with that being said, we will see you guys in the next episode, y'all. Bye.